Alrighty, what's going on, everybody? So, if you held Flux in your Zelcore wallet, I'm going to show you how to claim the snapshot. So, the Avalanche network snapshot has been dropped. So, what you'll have to do is this: go ahead and log into your Zelcore wallet. Once you get into the Zelcore wallet, what you want to do is you want to come over here to Apps. Just click on Apps, and you're coming over to Fusion, right? So once you go to Apps, go to Fusion, and now over here where the three little dots are, okay, what you're going to do is you're going to click on it and snapshot claim, right? This is also where you would also do your parallel mining. My suggestion for the parallel mining claim is don't do it. And, I'm planning on only doing it once a year because you have to pay, right? You have to pay the gas fees for it. So come down to snapshot claim, and anytime there's a new snapshot that's been done. So I've claimed all of them. The newest one is the Avalanche C chain. Click on that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick, because I had actually, I think I want to see if I had. So in my one wallet, I actually get 18 Flux. You could say that I will have to pay 8 Flux for the gas fee. And then I'm going to pick where I'm sending it to. So I'm going to send it over to my Flux mining. And what it's doing is it's going to pay it out in Flux-Avalanche. And then what you'll have to do is you'll have to essentially send it back over. But so I have it on here, and let me just see, do I have it under my other one? Oh, okay. So I have 55 Flux on my second, because I have two Flux wallets. I have one that I'm running nodes on, and I have one that I'm running on just where I'm mining from. So to kind of give you an idea, right, I'm going to click on the Avalanche chain. I'm going to come over to my first wallet address, and I'm going to send all of this over to my main Flux mining, right? That's where I'm going to send it to. All right. And you could see it's going to charge me 8 Flux. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit preview. All right. It's going to give me 18 Flux minus the 8. So I'm only going to get 10 Flux out of this. And I'm going to hit claim snapshot. So now that is done. And then I'm going to do the same thing with my second address, right? So this one is going to give me 55 minus 8 Flux. So I'm going to go ahead and put it into the Flux mining, preview it. And you can see that, yep, we have 8 Flux that are going to be paid in the gas fee. I'm going to claim the snapshot. And let's see, here we go. Perfect. Okay, claim snapshot. Oh, wait, another user is currently claiming it. Okay, so I've got to wait for, give it a second here. I've got to wait for the other one to be claimed. Nope, still waiting. All right. Anyway, that will be how it is. And as soon as the one is done, I'm going to come over here to my Flux. All right. And what you're going to have to do is, so this is the Flux mining where I'm sending it to. I'm going to manage assets, and I'm just going to add, right? I'm going to add an asset, and I'm going to add Flux-Avalanche, right? So we're going to come over here and manage assets, add asset. Now you can see Flux-Avalanche. So just click on that. It's been added to the portfolio. And there it is right here, Flux-Avalanche. And now I'm just waiting for essentially, oh, and there it is right there, it just popped in. Okay, so this is now popped in. I can go back over to Fusion, come over to snapshot claim, come down to Avalanche, click on the node, going to send it over to the Flux mining, claim the snapshot, and now it's there, right? So once I get to that portion, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for this to pop in, right? I'm going to wait for it to pop in. I'm going to show you real quick. So going back to apps, how to claim your parallel assets, right? So when you come to Fusion, right, you come to parallel mining asset claim, all right? And what you're going to do is, so if I click on Cadena, you'll see that I have under my nodes, I have a pending claim. So I have 10 Flux that I can claim. I'm only going to do it once a year, so I'm not going to do it yet because this is going to continue to accumulate here. But I'm going to have to pay 2 Flux to get it out, and that's why I'm only doing it once a year. I can go over to the Ethereum. I don't think I have Ethereum. Oh, I do have Ethereum, right? So I can claim 10, but you can see I have to pay 8 Flux, right? On the Binance, I have 10 Flux that I'll be able to claim. Under Tron, I will have 10 Flux as well. Solana should be 10 Flux as well. Yep. So all of these are Flux that I can claim. And I don't know if I have any. Do I? Oh, yeah. And I have 10 on the Avalanche. So I'll be able to claim these, but every time I do, I have to pay the Flux gas fee, right? So I'm only going to do it once. Let's come back over here. Let's look to see if we have. I'm just going to wait for the second transaction to pop in. There it is right there. So we have both of our transactions here on Flux. And now what we have to do, right? We have to come over to apps. We have to come to the Fusion. And what we have to do is this is how we swap it from Flux-Avalanche just back to the Flux chain. So what we're going to do is come over here to Flux Mining because that's where it's at, right? And what I'm going to do is I need to sell my Flux-Avalanche, right? Which is, hold on. Bear with me. So it's not showing up. Maybe it's not ready yet. Because this is the first that it's on there. I'm wondering why it's not on. Let's see. So Flux-Avalanche token showing up here in my mining. Come back over to apps. Let's go to Fusion. What we want to do is we want to sell the Flux-Avalanche and I want to receive just Flux. So I want to receive Flux, right? And I want to sell the Flux-Avalanche, but it's not showing up. So like, let's just say I had Flux Binance, right? What I can do is I would put whatever I want to, essentially what I want to throw in there. And what it's going to charge me is 1 Flux to swap it over, but it's not showing up as of yet. So maybe we'll have to wait because I know it just went active today. So maybe we'll have to wait, but that's essentially what you'll have to have, right? You'll have to have just a small amount of Avalanche in there because if I'm going to, okay, so KDA is free. I wonder if they're going to offer it for free on the Avalanche network because you will need, so you could see like if I was going to transfer Flux Solana, I would need 0.0000005 Solana in here to conduct that transaction. But I'll definitely be keeping my eye out for when this is active so I can do it. But at least you can go ahead and claim your snapshot. Again, going to apps to Fusion and then coming down to snapshot claim and just going down to the Avalanche Seed network and you'll be able to claim it there. All right. So again, it's free Flux. I got, me personally, I received over, I guess it was like close to 60 Flux, for doing nothing, just holding Flux in my wallet. So hopefully, if you have any questions, drop it down in the comments below. If not, I'll catch you on the next video. Have a great one.